Hello. I said that as I got closer to doing my top surgery, that I would film everything that happened as I was going through it. Um, I'm not comfortable filming inside doctors' offices and stuff because I have social anxiety and all that sort of stuff. So I've had my pre-op appointment on Tuesday. I had it on Tuesday. It's now Friday. And that went well. That's just them, making sure that everything's all good. They're getting the before photos, so they take a photo of my chest from all angles because he likes to put it up on his site so people can see the before and after photos, and it's good demonstration of what his particular surgery looks like and all that sort of stuff. Going over, making sure I know what's going on, and all that sort of stuff. And then today, so the person that I go to, Dr. Avery, does Heal Light, which is a special light that helps stimulate the healing process. So you heal a little bit faster, and the scarring is a lot less. They use it for plastic surgery as well. Oh god, what was I saying? Oh yes. So it's called an LED light, but it's not the LED light that you're probably thinking of, like a traditional LED light, because that's what I thought. I'm like, that's a bright white light, like Jesus. I was reading through the information today when I went to go have my first session, because you do one session before you have your surgery, and then you do like 10 or 12 after your surgery. But I was reading through all the information papers today so that I could sign off on it, and it was saying that it was like it's supposed to be almost exact same to sunlight. So my brain went, well, then it can't be a bright white light because that's not going to do anything. So it's not, and the acronym is LED, which stands for something else than what traditional LED lights stand for. So I had that done today. I go in for surgery on Tuesday. I have to be at the hospital at 9:30 in the morning. So I have to be up very early because it's just over half an hour drive from the surgery itself. I think he estimated it would be at about 11 o'clock because there was one person before me that morning. And then I'll be done, and then I get to stay the night in a fancy private hospital, and then I get to go home the next morning, day, whatever time, I don't know. But yeah, so I had that pre-op appointment on Monday. I had a heal light session today. And I'll probably film some more stuff after surgery is finished. Maybe while I'm in the hospital, or maybe after I get home. I'm not allowed to get my dressings wet for that first week at all. And I'm not allowed to get my nipples wet at all for that first week either. So washing is basically I sit in the bathtub and scrub my armpits and try not to get my dressings and my nipples wet. Because my nipples are essentially dead and trying to like heal back to my chest. That's why you can't feel them after you get top surgery done. It's because they're essentially dead. But if you get that wet, they like fall off. Or parts of it. Not the whole thing. It's very not common for the whole thing to fall off. But like bits of the flesh sort of like, when it gets wet, it sort of like falls apart. So it falls off. Very excited. Did not think I was going to be in the hospital that early in the morning. Hopefully I sleep okay. I've currently just had to go off my ADHD meds, not by choice, and not by recommendation either. So that'll be a fun time. So my brain's a bit all over the place right now, and I'm a bit I'm getting that ADHD boredom where I struggle to, like, there are things for me to do, but like I don't want to do those things, and then I'll focus on one thing that I want to do, but there will be some sort of reason why I can't do it. At the moment, it's the game Among Us. But yeah, so all that's happening. Yeah, I went through everything. Yep. pre-op appointment, heel light session, surgery's on Tuesday, have a checkup a few days after that, and I think I do my first after operation heel light session, that checkup, and then the next time I go in after that is just for heel light, and then after that, so every first one is a checkup, and then heel light, and then every second one is just heel light on its own, for several weeks. I can't lift my arms above my head after surgery because obviously the scars are going to be just here. So if I lift my arms, it like stretches, it goes under your armpit as well. So once I lift my arms, it's going to stretch and it's just going to pull it back open again and all that sort of stuff. I have to lie on my back to sleep, which is going to be a pain. But as you can see, I have a nice large bed with a nice big headboard, so I can stack pillows behind me and do what I need to do to make myself as comfortable as possible. No extraneous exercise. I think I have to pull my piercings out for surgery, but I'm not 100% on that one. They'll let me know when I get to the hospital. They'll ask me to pull them out or something. I'll take a little baggie with me to hide them in and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I think that's everything about surgery at the moment that I know what's going on. But yeah, I get to stay in a fancy private hospital. I'm going to be very upset if their Wi-Fi is really shit because I'm going to stay there overnight. I'm going to get bored. But yeah, super excited. Hasn't fully hit yet. I think it's getting closer to hitting me each time because I've had a call from the hospital today telling me what time and all that sort of stuff, and hospital fees and all that jazz, all that fun stuff, all that exciting stuff. But I'll try and keep everything up to date. It's very likely that I'll forget, or whatever. I'll just forget. I haven't done an Ask video in a while because I had some shit go down, some personal stuff happened, so, two lots of personal stuff happened within close proximity of each other, some stuff, that's more to do with my roommates and less to do with me, but I was helping them out, and then some personal stuff that I copped the brunt of that I really didn't deserve quite recently, so I've been stressed about that. And I just haven't been able to do an Ask video in a while. So I will try and get back onto that since I've only done 2 videos. So like I'm not in a routine. I was in a routine and now I'm out of that routine, and to do that so early, it's like, oh shit. I'm never going to get back into that routine again. So after surgery, because I'll have a lot of time sitting around not doing much, I'll try and do live streams. I've left my capture card somewhere else. I know where it is. It is just not in any sort of proximity for me to reach, which is upsetting. But I can try and hook up my iPad and live stream with that while I draw something. I can hopefully do some more Ask videos. I'm gonna do some things on I think TikTok, where I just answer the ones with short answers, so like very yes or no sort of questions. My TikTok is hyperkinetic.cos, and that is phonetic. Don't worry, that is phonetic. I'll probably write it down in the description anyway. But yeah, a lot of things happened all at once, so I stopped making videos, stopped organizing to make videos, because I was about to, and then the personal stuff happened, and my brain just went, no, we can't focus on anything else right now, and surgery was so close, so, brain's been poopy, stress has been poopy, so that's why the routine stopped, and it's going to continue eventually. It's just, I got a lot more stuff coming up with surgery and recovery, so hopefully I'll be back on track. I have continued to answer questions on my blog. I recently put up some binding stuff for people who can't afford to get proper binders. I do plan to do a video about open chest binding, but on a plus size body. My roommate's going to help me with that because I am not a plus size person. As you can very clearly see, I'm very skinny very skinny white boy. But yeah, once I can get shit together, I will get shit together. But yeah, no. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. And then hopefully I'll have more stuff out. I think I'll just straight up post this video. Or I might edit a little tiny bit. But other than that, I'll just straight up post it in its beautiful raw form. And then, yeah. So then you can see the progression of recovery, I guess. And I'll have my own before and after photos. The video that I want to do about open chest binding, I have to put on a different platform because YouTube's not going to allow that, and I am not going to censor it because it's very hard to get across what I need to get across whilst also trying to censor it at the same time. Because I need to show you exactly where things need to go. Well, not exactly, but I need to show you where things need to go, and you need to see the before and after and how it looks and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? And you can't do that with a female body person on YouTube. But apparently there's this new platform out that's sort of like YouTube, but you can allow 18 plus content. So I'm hoping to do that. But yeah, other than that, it'll mostly be recovery videos and stuff like that for a while. But thank you to those who watch all the videos that I already have out, to those who ask questions on my blog, interact with my blog, interact with me, and all that jazz. So yes, thank you so much. And I will have another video up in like a week. Less than a week, hopefully.